ask everyone to stand up. So here's the next little bit of an activity. Some of you are probably sitting next to someone you came in with and you've already met. Some of you might be sitting next to someone that you've never met before. Here's the next question I have. Quick show of hands. Who's ever gone to a conference? The sessions were okay. The keynote was all right. It was the person you met in the hallway that changed everything. There's got to be at least one of us in this room. This might just happen. Here's what I'd love to do. I'm asking you to turn to your neighbor, and for about a minute, I want you to share with each other, what's a good day for you? What's a good day for you? After a minute, I'll come in. You're then going to go deeper. How do you increase the likelihood that you have more of those good days? 2 minutes total, conversation with one another. You'll know when we're done. I'll be right back. Now watch this. Who's ever emailed themselves, to them, from them, some idea? Yeah. It's like, Jason, how else do you do it? Actually, there's a few of us old enough. How many of us are old enough to remember calling our own voicemail? Remember when you used to do this, right? You get home for the night. That idea. You dial the 10 digits. You leave yourself a voicemail, go to sleep, wake up, go into the office. You see the blinking light, and you think, hey, somebody called. It was you. Reminder, pull the Wilson file, whatever that means, right? So what you can do is, I'll do this all the time, I'll take a picture of those notes I've taken, I'll kick those into the system that I know I'm going to review later. Anything that you email me today, just put the word summit in the subject line, and that'll be my key to get back to you some of the things that I can get to you.
Jason Womack is a leading voice in personal development and productivity. For more than 20 years, he has worked with leaders and high-performing professionals around the world. He teaches practical methods to maximize tools, build systems, and create processes to achieve a quality work-life balance. Jason is also the author of 2 books. He published Your Best Just Got Better in 2012. More recently, he co-authored Get Momentum, How to Start When You're Stuck with his wife and business partner, Jody Womack. Together, Jason and Jody are on a passionate mission to help people reach their full potential.
There are 3 questions that I have on my mind relative to the past 48 hours that we've all been together here at the Waldorf Astoria. The first question is, what creates performance? The second question is, who is a leader? And the third question, the question we're going to spend the next 40 or so minutes diving into, what exactly is leadership? So I'd like to propose to you our current running definition of the term leadership and have you get to experiment with that yourself. The TED conference, our name badges, everyone grab my book, grab the copy of my book and turn it horizontal. That's the size of the name badges at the TED conference. And the first time I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness. But then what I realized, you know what they've done in their infinite wisdom? And many, many conferences are doing this. They're handling the first 3 questions. They're handling it. And they gave us a 4th one. What's your name? What do you do? Where are you from? Now, hopefully by now, raise your hand if you're a little curious about what this 4th question could be. If you Jason, what's the 4th question? In the past week, who's felt stress? Huh? In the past month, who's felt stress about that same thing they felt stress about last week? That's when I worry. That's when I worry. I'm a triathlete. I race triathlon between May and October. I do 1 race a month around the world usually. And what I know about training is I have to stress the body. In fact, I have to break the body down. But then I have to give it 2 days to recover. That's why I'll do a different exercise every other day. So yesterday I ran, today I biked, tomorrow I'll run. What happens in those 24 to 48 hours? I rebuild the muscle. When you're constantly stressed about the same thing, your body releases all kinds of hormones and all kinds of chemicals. This is the one that has me concerned. If something can wake me up in the morning, it's there are too many executives that have too much too much going on inside of their bodies. The challenge is if you gained 15 minutes a day, will you do what you've always done with those 15 minutes? See, you've already admitted that you already have too much to do. You raised your hand, you kept it up. I asked you to repeat after me. You said you were going to make things possible, but you're already in the back of your mind thinking, gosh, I still have too much to do. So the challenge and the opportunity will give you 15 minutes. The opportunity, you'll have those. The challenge, will you fill those 15 minutes in with one of your action plans? Clap your hands if you're willing to commit to that.